What is an introvert's dream situation? Unlimited time off with zero plans or requirements to go anywhere or talk to anyone. Major social commitment being cancelled at the last minute. Global pandemic, when you was invited to 3 parties, but decided to stay at home and watch some series. A house, yard with plenty of privacy and distance from neighbors but without the need to buy tons of land to get that privacy. Pandemic 2. Lockdown boogaloo. Have their unrequited lover approach them. As an introvert, I can guarantee that the pandemic was a good time. Not because of the masks, the virus itself or these things. It's just because everything was cancelled and I wasn't allowed to leave my house even if I wanted to. They'd rather not say. On a quiet beach alone, reading a book and relaxing. Everyone just disappears. Working remote. Not having to work and no plans at all. Also an extrovert adopts them. Cancelled plans, by the other person, and suddenly having the entire day to yourself. To not have to work and be allowed to simply surf the internet. Read books. Play video games all day. Alas, the requirements of money makes this an impossible dream. Going through a school week without having to do a presentation, reading in front of the class or similar situations. To live alone in a comfortable house with the free time to truly enjoy it. COVID quarantine. Damn, I enjoyed that. Everyone suddenly wants to speak with you. And you don't feel like a waste of space and time anymore. An evening at my or a close friend's house, dinner and movie with just a few close friends. Getting no text or phone calls for a few days. A little like the Twilight Zones, time enough at last. Being a WFH actuary. You can sit at home and stare at your own shoes all day. Spending an hour or 2 with someone every week or so while being completely free to just say, "That's enough socializing for me." Getting up and not offending anyone. People think introverts don't like socializing. But socializing is fine as long as you can stop when you get tired. I just want a cabin in the woods with Wi-Fi. Give me Netflix and a Kindle Unlimited subscription. And a couple cats to eat me when I die and I'm good. When a phone call can be achieved by text message. A few close friends who are always down to hang out. But will leave you alone if you're not feeling it. IT night shift working from home. Extroverts understanding that extroversion isn't the default way of being and it's not their job to try and cure introverts of their introversion. Working in an environment when you don't have to deal with customers. One in which anxiety and negative emotions didn't exist. Not having to go outside for as long as you like. Anxiety leaving our bodies and confidence coming in. Independent living and respect for one's boundaries. Decency. I tested positive for COVID on Sunday. My birthday was yesterday and I didn't have to go to family parties for me. I also can't go back to work until Friday. I am legend. Minus the zombies. Just me and my dog. Not having to say goodbye to everyone at a party. This and the other thread are based on a flawed understanding of being introverted. All it means is that being around people tires you out emotionally. That's all. You can be a social introvert just as easily as you can be an asocial introvert. There is no one situation that is a dream or nightmare for all of us. We're all individuals. The next pandemic after the next one. Never being expected to attend social events. Be liked by everybody around you without having to speak a single word. Rain. Overcast weather every day. When the other person cancels the plans. Kicking the annoying people in the balls. To the power of 7 as I've stated before. An introvert doesn't hate humans. We certainly want you to enjoy life. Just do it where we're not. I eat alone. I walk alone. I'm happy alone. I'm not lonely. I've been to casinos with hundreds of people milling about. That's to be expected. But I'm not someone who wants some drunk or tipsy idiot to start talking at me. I didn't come for the desire to talk. I came to gamble. The same holds true for many things. I like shopping. I don't mind others, and the occasional, "Excuse me, thank you and pardon me," isn't bothering me to say or hear. But just let me shop in peace. If I tell you, "No thanks, I'm staying home," about a party, it means I really want to stay home. Don't beg or plead. Because then I get angry. You're trying to invade my life. You're trying to force me into something I don't want. Then I become enraged. No social pressure. Becoming an extrovert. A glory hole. Balgag. Death. Telephones to cease to exist. You plan a 2-week vacation with your so. That includes going to the beach and fun events like going on a cruise and scuba diving. But it gets cancelled and you stay home the whole time playing video games. Oh well honey. We tried.